Let's be clear, this is all innuendo at this point. No pay-for-play has been proven. No smoking gun has been found. But like many of these Clinton scandals, it looks bad. It appears sloppy, even careless, and of course, it could potentially be worse if even one charge that Donald Trump made ends up being true.
There's no actual smoking gun that I have seen yet, but they don't look good. They're a little bit unseemly.
You know, I don't think there's any evidence of impropriety just by the standard you set. Lots of people say access is for money in this town. But still, if there is no evidence of illegality, the appearance of trouble abounds.
I know you deny the charges that Mr. Trump is making there, but at the very least, there is an appearance of a conflict of interest with the foundation.
So I think it's an optic problem. I think it's a perception problem. It's a problem that speaks to the question of her character.
Look, you're not going to prove a quid pro quo, right? Because James is right. They say, look, go through official channels. You can say there's, as James did, plenty of reason for her to meet with the Crown Prince of Bahrain. It's the appearance of it. It's the perception of it. And the perception of it is not good.
So it certainly greases the skids. It opens the door to questions, but we do not have any evidence, our reporting and everyone else's reporting, that there actually was pay for play here.
But the optics of this were horrible. And when she left as Secretary of State and she started doing these paid speeches herself, knowing that she was going to run for president, and I think we all know that she was going to run for president, the fact that she did this, I remember saying this to actually a fellow Democrat, to a friend, why would you do this? The optics are so horrific.
Despite that claim, there are no definitive examples of what Trump says. But that doesn't mean there aren't questions.
Here's the difficult part of all of this. When you hear the picture of the Clinton Foundation, it is a shining light, and it has been rated by nonpartisan organizations as such. But it is the optics of what went on in terms of those who gave to the charity while Clinton was Secretary of State.
There's no evidence that there's actual law breaking or impropriety.
So why shut it down?
Shut it down because you know what? The appearance is so bad.
Semblance of impropriety. It sounds like legal speak, but look it up. It exists for a reason. Outward appearance.
There is no evidence of a quid pro quo, but there is certainly clear evidence of the foundation and the State Department doing what they said they wouldn't do, which is have a lot of interaction and a lot of back and forth, and that is going to look strange.
Even though it's not illegal, and as the AP story notes, it doesn't even technically break the rules that Clinton and the Clinton Foundation agreed to. It looks bad, okay? And it seems that all of the relationships that Hillary Clinton had when she was Secretary of State and the Clinton Foundation's donors, it's all intermingled. So there's no smoking gun.
I'm with you on this. I think that it opens the door to negative perceptions.
Right.
But if you say to me, hey, we've got the evidence, you don't have a thing.
That's the argument that Hillary Clinton has been making, that there's no proof that I did anything wrong. She has argued that I followed policy at the State Department that was in the interest of the American people. The problem is that it looks bad.